And into a series of aviation mishaps and tragedies beginning here in New Jersey. Authorities say a small plane crash in a wooded area killed the pilot of the aircraft. State Department of Environmental Protection officials say the single-engine plane crashed shortly after takeoff in West Milford yesterday afternoon. The unidentified pilot was the only person on board the plane. The Forest Fire Service says the plane crash caused a small brush fire, which firefighters were working to bring under control. The New Jersey State Park Police have barricaded the entrance to the state-owned park where the plane crashed, and multiple state and local crews were on scene to respond. The Federal Aviation Administration and National Transportation Safety Board have been contacted and will be leading the investigation into the cause of the crash. Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, a fatal stabbing at the city's airport. Police say a fight broke out between 3 employees of Worldwide Flight Services. They're contracted by Frontier Airlines to clean planes. Authorities say a 35-year-old man stabbed his 28-year-old co-worker in the stomach. They think a box cutter was used in the stabbing. The victim was taken to a hospital where he later died. The suspect ran, but airport police caught him and took him into custody. Police have not released the names of the victim or the suspect, but they say no passengers were ever in danger and flights were not interrupted. And turning to the latest on the investigation into what caused the crash of a Puerto Rico Air National Guard WC-130 onto a Georgia highway. Steve Nannis has the latest.
It happened moments after takeoff.
It was like a big explosion. It shook me up, shook my car.
Now officials are working hard to figure out what caused a Puerto Rico Air National Guard WC-130 cargo plane to nosedive into a Georgia highway Wednesday.
An investigation is currently in progress to determine the cause of this tragic event and ways to prevent such occurrences from happening in the future.
All 9 crew members on board were killed, all from Puerto Rico, and most with decades of service.
We have confirmed that 9 airmen from the Puerto Rico Air National Guard were aboard the aircraft and have deceased.
The governor of Puerto Rico has declared a state of mourning following Wednesday's incident. 9 days, 1 day for each of the crew members lost in the crash. All this as investigators comb through the debris to search for clues into what happened, an area that is the size of about 6 football fields. And they admit it will take time.
It's extremely important for us to fully understand what has happened. Any speculation at this point without having all of the details could affect the outcome of the investigation.
And while investigators do their work, Highway 21 will remain closed indefinitely. I'm Steve Nannis reporting.